Hi everyone, it's Rachel Smith with Remax up in Big Bear. Today I am at the tip top of Moonridge to check out this A-frame up on Wolf. Come check it out. Okay, I chose this listing because it is an A-frame. I love me a good A-frame. And we're gonna be looking at 1500 Wolf Road, 3-bed, 1-bath, $520,000, listed with Chris and Erica Harris over at Blue Skies Real Estate. So I'm going to be kind of quick on the outside just because it's a super windy day, and I want to get to the goods of it. But our property line is going to be more where this wooden stick is right here, and then obviously on that side of the driveway too. I want to note as well, because Upper Moonridge, actually most of Moonridge, except for Lower Moonridge, has some pretty difficult driveways. This one, not that bad. Some of them you'll find like, oh my gosh, I'm too afraid to pull up or down that. But this one, it's just a gradual one. You can see exactly where you're going the whole time. And you do have at least enough parking for definitely 1, 2, 3 vehicles. If you were to park off onto the dirt in some areas, you could go into 4, 5, 6 if you wanted to. You might potentially be able to build a nice U-shaped driveway that goes up and down. So there's that idea as well. Here we are kind of walking underneath the deck. It's interesting. The deck is got insulation on it. Not seen that before. So I imagine we're probably going to find out why that exists here pretty soon. This is just going to be a buildup underneath. So most of it is just going to be exactly what you see right here, kind of dirt going up, but that's just going to be underneath the house. And then we've got our stop and waste utensils back here. So, oh, interesting. It's almost like a replica of this house. And this one too, because it's got the A-frame with like a little bit more in the back. Coming up the stairwell, we do have the grates right here. That way the snow melts pretty quickly through the grates. And then it's also got just a grit to it so that it grabs your foot and you're able to get up pretty quickly. Oh, I can't wait to show you these views. So looking at the roof, pretty much a newer roof. Exterior, good shape. Could possibly use a little bit of TLC on the outside as far as some paint goes down below. But that's all going to be just because of snow sitting up next to it. So here we are at the back. I'm just going to show you this right now. And kind of hard to tell where the property line goes, but likely going to be between here and this house back here. So I'm gonna try and block the wind from you, and let's go take a look. Okay, so here we are right at the entrance. I do want to just kind of show you the original Sierra style home door that we have up here. Always comes in these 4 colors. Pretty charming and native to Big Bear. Okay, so let me first describe what we're going to be looking at. Living, kitchen, dining room, all in this region. Down here is going to be bedroom, bathroom, and then upstairs another bedroom. So if I had to guess, it just looks like a second home to me on this one. There might be some signs of rental, but it currently just looks like maybe somebody just uses it as a second home. So right at the entrance, we do have vinyl flooring. And then we have that evergreen green carpet that is also native to Big Bear. Right to the right, we've got kind of like a jacket, take off all your wet stuff area right here. And then as well as our wall heater. So the whole house is going to be run off of this wall heater. And not central heating. It almost seems like it's got enough guts to be central heating. just because you have that build-up area underneath. So that would be one upgrade that if I were the buyer, I would maybe look at doing if it needed it. You know, it might not need it. So right at the entrance, we have the dining room. This is kind of fun. You just family decorated with all of their ski passes over the years. That's kind of a fun little decor. Fun. And then off to the right, we have the living room. So another thing to note, this is where we've got our A-frame, and then we've got a build-on at the back. But this is you can kind of see how it comes down, the whole A-frame that people love, love, love. I'm going to do the view last, so make sure you stick around for that. And so that third bedroom is kind of like an open loft bedroom. But you could also close this off, put a big glass up there if you wanted to. Many people do different things. You could also have the stairwell coming up this direction. This one's got a legal stairwell for an A-frame. A lot of A-frames, when they're built smaller, they have that spiral staircase, and the city doesn't quite like those. Carpet definitely needs an upgrade, just to kind of point out. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. Just some spots and stains all throughout it. So if it were me, I'd probably come in and put hardwood floors down in here and just make this a beauty, because it is a beauty, including this part. So check out this Olympic wood burning fire stove. This thing is going to really heat this house up, because these things cook so warm. And it's great because it's also got firewood storage all around it too. So you can stack some firewood and just have a nice mountain night up here. So this looks like it's also somewhat of a newer stone than the age of the home. The original age of the home is 1968. So this rock just looks a little bit different from that. You might also be looking at these, likely, just because we did see the roof and the roof looks newer, these could be old stains. A lot of people don't like to sand and stain those, but you could easily redo that. Here we have kind of another dining room area, just because we've got the bar top area right here. This is like a Formica that has maybe been added on after the fact to probably what was tile maybe underneath here. Just a white Formica. It'd be neat to get something like a live edge piece of wood right there. You do have storage down below, and then we're gonna go into the kitchen right here. But one thing I do want to note is that we are an open kitchen, dining, and living room space. So it's interesting. I almost thought that TV was stored down there, but that is the location of the TV. I think I'd probably put it up here, or even right here on a swivel. What do you think? All right, so here we are in the kitchen. This is also what tells me that it is the second home, is because they probably just let people use the home and they give them instructions on what to do when they leave. So it's mostly just like friends and family that probably use it. Fridge, full-size fridge too. We do have a full-size stove. And then these are Formica white countertops. Got the original cabinetry in here. Microwave. Let's probably upgrade this just a little bit. And then we do have a double cast iron sink with a view outside of the ski slopes. These windows are single pane windows. And then ceiling's probably about like, I'm 5'3", so probably about like 7.5 foot maybe. I mean, this one would be a great rental if you did a right minimal amount of things to it. kind of a little area underneath the stairwell. I would definitely utilize this a little bit, put like a little office or maybe just like an entry table right here with some menus and things for people that are renting. And then we're going to come down the hall. We've got bedroom, bathroom. So let's go left first. What I would consider more of like the master where I would want to stay would be that upstairs bedroom. These actually are really nice because they do, it seems like you're going to get some like darkness down here, but you can also open up the windows and get some brightness too. Closet space. We do have an electric heater built into the wall back here. And then we've got that tongue and groove ceiling and those nice beams up top that we see in a lot of our mountain cabins. A lot of furniture in here. I'd probably eliminate a little bit of it. Window to the back is single pane, and then these are nice how it's like real wood down there. This is a king size bed, so it's could be a queen. It's just really tight in here with the furniture, so I'd probably chuck it, just use the closet, simplistic, and maybe even a smaller bed. But if these two things weren't here, I don't think it would be that bad. All right, so we're gonna go into bedroom number 2. And this one's definitely going to be a double bed in here. We do have that same Thermador heater in here. Same single pane windows and the framing done. This is really interesting. Let's see what this is. There's just like a built-in box. I don't know. How would you like sleeping underneath that? I feel like I would have the sensation of something falling on me all night. And it might disturb me a little bit when I slept. What do you think? It's neat, though. Especially for moth season. Because we are coming up upon moth season here in 2 years. So be prepared. Miller moth season. Here we have the water heater. It is double strapped. It does have a pan. Everything looks to code, and it looks to be about 23 years old. Now we've got the bathroom. So coming in the bathroom, we've got another different vinyl tile than the front and the kitchen. Full bathroom, pretty 70s-ish feeling in here, but again, it was 1968, so 1968. But I can tell you this is the original marble counter. This is all one piece, and this might be the heaviest thing that you could ever lift. I have taken one of these things out of my bathroom in Joshua Tree, and I nearly died. Super heavy. I would probably try to make this a little bit more attractive. This is just going to be the area that you can get to the valve back there. But I think you could do a nice little bathroom refresher in here. Possibly take these out too. I'm finding more and more people are just removing these and keeping the plastic insert. It's kind of like that almond color. And they've got the little dispenser here. Somewhat of an updated shower head as well. And so this is going to be the one bathroom for the whole house. So upstairs, people that are staying upstairs are going to have to come downstairs to go to the bathroom. Here we have, this is kind of like the entryway closet. And then our stairs, notice our stairs are the same carpet as down below. Also, you've kind of got this like see-through effect here, which is good because you can really get your foot on the stairs too. I feel a different temperature up here. So heat does rise. It is warmer up here. But they've kind of got several different uses up here. We've got kind of like a little card table up here, a little TV stand, 2 double beds up here. But like, look at this. This is what everybody dreams of in a mountain cabin, is these ceilings, these A-frame ceilings. And check this out too. This is kind of fun. You've got like a window with a view right there. That's neat. You can also see the roof. And then we've got another one of those same matching windows on this side as well. Let me see if I can see the lake. I don't think I can from that area. But then over here, we have the game room area. So lights don't work on this one. Wonder why this wall is here. Kind of unnecessary. Yeah, I guess it's just like kind of building a closet in here. Because they just have stuff in there. I don't know. And then we have our pool table up here. Views. I mean, you can sleep a ton of people up on these beds, these couches, everything like that. What do you all think of those people that like to paint everything white or black, the ceilings? A lot of people love that wood ceiling, and then a lot of people don't like the wood ceiling and they paint it white or black, and then the next person gets a little mad about it. So here, out back, we have a little deck back here, pretty private too. Not really staring at anybody else's real deck area without there being trees in between you all. And you hear that nice, quiet mountain tree blowing. From here, we're about 10 minutes to the village, 8 minutes to the lake, 5 to 7 minutes to the ski slopes, probably about 6 minutes to the grocery stores. So all really close, but you are at the tip-ish top of Moonridge. So with that, you tend to get a little bit more snow. So just something to think about. And okay, I'm gonna take you out here. It might be a little bit windy, but we're gonna go for it. Decks are in nice sound shape out here, but look at that view. That is that is Bear Mountain right there. It's a great view. And then you're like almost able to see the lake. I feel like if some of this wasn't here, you would potentially be able to see the lake. I do see Snow Summit as well over there. Go back a little bit. You know, it's like right there. So that is it. 1500 Wolf Road, listed by Blue Skies Real Estate. I think they got it as a deal for $520. Let me know what you think. Talk to you soon. Bye.